What's up, boys? We're gonna start a review today. This review is me. Now, before you look at the ELOL, let's just talk about this real quick before people talk too much. Of course, it's a plot 1 account, but it decayed from Master a long time ago. I got a Master with 85% on Qiyana. Since then, it decayed. And I just want to say that this game was really high elo people. As you can see, AP is a challenger mid laner, more than 1,000 LP. This guy's like a trainer in one trick and same win rate, dueling him. Raheem's a challenger ADC. Like, pretty much, this game was pretty much GM, challenger, MMR. So let's get right into it. So keep in mind, Diana is one of the hardest matchup, right? So you want to start W, and I want to point out that this game I tested the Conqueror setup. So I think Conqueror is probably the wave against Diana because you have long fights against her, and if you take Conqueror, you're just gonna win, right? Keep in mind that you want to start W, like I said, so you could dodge or W's, and if she goes on you, you win with the auto attacks and the attacks that you get from level 1. It's important that you hit the wave faster, so I get level 2, right? So here's probably the only mistake I did this entire game. So let's have a look here back again. So as you can see, oh, this picture is bugging. I hate that bug. They're not fixing it, man. Even the map is bugged. So there it is, right? I let her because I know I don't win because she has more minions. But when she goes to take the minions here, I auto attack her. So okay, let's go back. Let's just explain everything honestly. So look at how I'm playing, right? I take W, always take brush, right? I should take brush here. Because if you take brush, there it is, because you can reset with wall and river more easily after you auto attacks. The reason I went for the auto here is because my minion right here was dying, so I knew she wanted to auto attack it. So if she autos me, she misses it. But if she's autoed it, I can get a free auto on her and break her bone plating. So the main reason here is to bring the bone plating. So already perfectly played for me here. So far, it's doing really well for me. It's pushing into me. I'm baiting her Qs. I'm dodging it. But now that she doesn't have Q, I walk up. Why do I walk up? Because she doesn't have Q and I want to hit level 2 first. So I attack the minions fast. There it is. Boom. Get level 2. She gets 2. So I Q. I stay in stealth. And here's the mistake I did. Right here, if I take wall like I did here, but I don't Q it, I keep wall, I win this trade. Why do I win it? Because it's in my minions. I have Conqueror and she has Electrocute, so I win long turns and I'm just gonna pummel her down and she's gonna die. So I kind of get it, but a bit too late, right? So it ends up being a good trade for me, but I could have literally killed her if I didn't W Q that wall. If I kept the W of the wall and I just kept auto attacking her. So mistake from me. Now here's what I do, right? I want to maintain. There it is. So she pushes towards me with her Q, which is a mistake from her. She should be letting it push towards her. But now I'm kind of getting the minions because I want to get level 3. And I don't want to push. The reason I don't want to push is because I like the states becoming here. I kind of want to match her wave. What does that mean? Like, not completely let it push towards me. There it is. E from the minion. Q, break her bone plating, goes back with ice. So now if she goes on me, she's dead. Go for the ice Q, misses. I'm trying to bait her to come on me here. She goes on me. All part of the plan. W, Q flash auto and grabs the first blood. So let's watch that again. Let me explain everything. So when you know you have kill pressure, you don't want to let the enemy push to your turret and make it crash. Because when that happens, they're most likely going to recall. And you can't kill them anymore. So what you want to do here is try to match your auto attacks on the minions. So the wave stays in the nice state, in the nice position that you're in right now, right? You also saw Shiko on the map, so I knew I was safe. So I break a moon plane because I know I'm going to go for the all-in soon. And here's the deal. I literally bait her here. I know she's going to dash, so I stay in range. And then she dashes in, and I stay in my minion range because when she's going to dash on me, all my minions here with the cannon is going to take aggro on her. She's going to take a lot of damage for the minions here. There it is. My minions start attacking her. So I just win the trade. So there it is. Nice play coming here. The only mistake I did here was really not holding my Q when I talked about that earlier fight that we had, right, in the lane. Otherwise, I could have literally killed her before. But Conqueror felt pretty good against her, to be honest. This attack speed rune here felt really good as well, on top of the attack speed buff that Qiyana just got. So that was pretty much the only mistake I made this entire game. So why do I cover this? Is because I don't know how to close this thing right here. The time control, I think, right? There it is. And I want to keep the scoreboard up. How do I do that? There it is. Perfect. So let's see. Let me put the runes again. So this is where the matchup becomes really easy for me. You want to go for the gore drinker build. Listen, guys. Like, I know I've been saying this in a lot. If you watch my YouTube, like, you know, bro. Like, listen. I go for the roam. Why do I go for the roam here? My wave is slow pushing into me. Their body is overextended. I see the Timo. I see Shiko overextended. But then I look again. I know we won't be able to kill them. There's probably a bug. I'm telling myself there's probably a bug somewhere here. And on top of that, she knows I'm roaming. So she's fast pushing, which is what she should do. So if I go for the kills here, I miss this entire 2 waves, including a cannon minion. And she's going to get a lot of plates, so it's not worth it for me. Right? So it's not worth it to go for these kills right here. On maybe 1v3, it's not 100% it's going to work. So it's just better to go back mid, right? Because if I go bot, what's going to happen, right? I lose this entire 2 wave, right? Which is how much gold do you think? At least 200 gold. Like, at least. That's almost a kill. On top of her getting probably 2 plates, which is what? 300 gold. So she's going to get 400 gold over me, even though I was 1-0. So at the end of the day, she's going to have more gold than me. So what I do here, I fast push this because I know Diana probably recalled. And I want to get the whip. The whip is where you have the power spike with this build. The other build is when you have Dirk. This build is when you have whip. So once you have whip, it's like a mini Tiamat. And as you see, deal 95 damage. That's a lot of damage. So listen. This build, honestly, I really believe this build is better than going Prowlers. That's my opinion. I think there's more room to outplay people. I think there's more room to stay on the map. There's more room to split push. I think there's a lot more room. The only question is, it depends on the matchup. You don't have to always take Conqueror. It depends on the matchup. The matchup when you're turning long, you need to take Conqueror. If you don't take Electrocute, it's better. So here it is. Maya at least wants to gank. We know this is warded, so I kind of want to trinket it, but it's like, whatever, just dip. But then she trinkets herself, and she gets the ward. And this is where it's interesting, right? This is a counter matchup, right? I'm 1-0 so far. I'm a level ahead, so I break up on playing here. I want to go for another WQ, but I don't know if Shaco's baiting me here, so I just played safe. Don't go for the second WQ. This is what I'm talking about. I think Shiko was ganking, so I just used Red Trinket to see if Shiko's on me. The way that I was playing was kind of sus to me. So actually, let's see if Shiko was here. Shiko was not here at all, so this guy is just bad, I guess. So let's see. Here I'm level 6, so my plan is to just push this and dive her. So I go for the EQ, misses the Ice Cube, but then she goes on me. And I'm like, okay, this is not good for her because now I'm going to take Ice and I could actually go for the dive here. So when you're going to go for dive, make sure that you use the EQ and then you R so you don't miss your R, right? And then I just finished with 2 autos and I grab the kill. As you can see, Diana spam pinging my name, probably tilted out of this hurt. The only reason I went for it, right, is because I was level 6 and she wasn't. That's the reason I went for it. And as you can see, when you go for dive, you take Ice. You go for the... I knew she did not flash, so I go for the EQ into the R so she can't dodge the R, auto, and grab the kill. So it's pretty clean. And now she's going to lose a lot of minions. I'm probably going to get this plate right here. I see Shiko on the ward top, so I know I'm safe. So I'm going to push the next wave, grab the plate, and probably dip. Let's see. As you can see, the whip helps you push a lot. I actually take an extra tower shot, so I can't stay because Shiko's probably going to gank. Here's Shiko. And he tried to go for a sneaky kill on me right here. Trying to go for a bronze play, whatever. But I wear the play and I recall behind the wall. So this is when you want to go then for a Yumu's Rush. Yes, you go for the Yumu's Rush. Serpents, listen, they got nerfed, but it's not only that. It's like, Yumu is just a better item. Right here, this guy could have really ran to me, but not sure what he's thinking. So he kills Diana, which is good. Then we see Shiko chasing him. I literally see it, so I'm pinging him, come to me. This guy tries to go to China. What am I watching, man? God damn. And this guy's 80% win rate, by the way. FF. Now I see Tryndamere, so I need to go pick up the wave. I don't really want to kill Tryndamere. It's mostly when you want to take the wave. So boom, I go for the Q and I grab Brush. Why do you want to grab Brush? It's simple. People here with a guy, QW2 a wall, and then they go on Tryndamere like, oh fuck, I can't do anything. I don't have R, I don't have Flash, I don't have Brush. Tryndamere is just gonna ult, goes, and I'm dead. So that's why I take Brush, so he can't go for the dive on me here. Important. Really, really important. Let's put it back on my name here. So I go top, grab the wave. So yes, Quinn inted, but it's kind of good for me because I end up going top and getting 3 waves for free. So at this point, right? Why is the scoreboard disappearing all the time? How do I check gold? X? I have more than 1,000 gold over my counter matchup. One of the hardest matchup for Qiyana at 8 minutes in the game going for a Gore Drinker build. So it's really insane. Like the number of plays you could do with this is really, really nice, and the damage is significantly better. So what do I mean by that? If you grab whip and you have the item that I have right now, you do over 150 damage with the full combo over if you went for Warhammer here, because right there it is, goes for the combo here. You bait his ultimate, there it is, baits his ultimate. Shaco is here, use the trinket. See where Shaco is. At this point, I'm just baiting for my jungle. I have Q, I bait it for my jungle. There it is. Q, waits for Elise. She misses the cocoon. I use the pink ward. You know Shaco is null, so I back off. Nice here. Repel coming from him. Goes on the Shaco. Is going to get the kill on the Shaco. I look for a kill on the Trinity here, so I go for the ER whip QWQ. It was actually too far from the wall, so I guess that's another mistake. I was just waiting for the angle here because he's going to have his E back up soon, so I had to go for it really soon. It was kind of close, to be honest. It was kind of close. So boom, I see him staying, which is honestly a mistake. Like, there's no reason he would stay here. So that's why I grab ice, guys. When you go for dive, grab ice, right? Now people can dodge your EQ. So I do the thumbs up, but this guy is tilted because he's going to lose a lot of wave because of that, right? So I'm not sure what he tried to do. I guess he's tilted and he wants the wave, but if he stays, he's dead. So somehow this guy pops out of nowhere. Not sure what he's doing. Uses his escape, so I just dropped the kill here on him. Didn't have to ignite. Mistake coming from me here. Yeah, not sure what this guy is doing. So boom, we grab the turret here. Elise has Rift. So at this point in the game, I'm really fed. 3-0, 1. 3-0 and 1. A full turret worth of plating here. On top of the first turret gold. Listen, at this point in the game, this game is going really well. So let's speed it up here. So this is important, like I said, right? You have more damage with this build than if you went for Warhammer. Because keep in mind, this item right here is 1100 gold. So it's exactly, if I was going for Prowlers, it's if like I had Dirt and Warhammer, right? But this actually does more damage just because of the activities, right? So boom, here you should always go for Yumus. So you finish Yumus here. And then you go into the Gore Drinker build. I'm still not sure when is the good time to finish Boots. I need to keep doing the build. And I'm actually not sure if it's better to rush Yumus, then start building Gore Drinker. So I'll definitely do more tests for the boys here. I pop my pause because we see some action going mod bot here. Yeah, EPA, by the way, I played against this Cassiopeia. Pretty good Cassiopeia on my channel. 1000 LP Cassiopeia. I played against him. It's definitely on my channel. By the time this video is out, it's probably already out. So boom, I know they're in the bush here, so I play it slow. Go for the ERQW auto whip to see where Shaco is. So I see his little thingy here, so I know he's there, and then I just kill him. Timo's 1 HP. You see flashes and gets the kill. So just map awareness here. Nothing really special going on. I see Diana mid, so I go back mid here. I see Diana warding right here, right? The way she moved here, you could tell she warded, right? So I go around, really important. So look at Diana, right? When you roam, don't look at your champion. Look around the map and see what they're doing. You see, she's moving here. What do you think she's doing? It's pretty obvious she's warding. So I take another pathing here and I go around. So I pop the Emus, go for the QWEQ whip and just get the kill. So pretty good. Then I remove the ward that she has placed. Now I go for place here. At this point, it's 14-12, so the game is clearly not won, but I'm so ahead. I could literally 1v9 this game. And one thing also to notice, Gore Drinker is better to 1v9 because the cooldown of the item of Gore is really like about 9 to 8 seconds when you have CDR, so you can use it and spam it a lot more compared to Prowlers, which is minute 30, right? A lot more HP, so it's a lot more potent. QW. And I tried to bait him on Leona, see if he wanted to cheat chasing me, but he didn't. So boom, Leona here, grabbing the minions thing. So let's push this in here. I want to go for the recall because I most likely have Gore Drinker on the base here. There it is. Grab Gore Drinker and CDR boost. Gonna run back mid with the Yumus. Make sure that when you run back mid, you stick to wall so you move faster. You definitely see a difference when you do that. Grab the bush here. Looking to go on her, but she plays it pretty safe. So I'm just gonna back off. So let's speed it up here. From now on, I don't think I do a single mistake literally this entire game. So I look to push my wave. I look to go roam bot because there's some activity definitely going on bot here, as you can see. So I come in here. Q. We see him, so I'm like, okay, this guy is dead. Now I'm looking for the other guy, the Timo, right? I don't know where Timo is, so I'm trying to Q to see where he is. We have a red trinket, so we should be able to see Timo, but we didn't see him somehow. But now she sees it, but I was gone, so I thought Timo was out. But my bot lane sees it, so it doesn't really matter because they're going to kill him anyways. And then I see my bot lane just trolling them. Just trolling him, so I just pick up the kill here, W2, and just grab the kill. So here it is. So now I go back mid. And we want to gank. I wanted to gank the Diana, but my jungle just dipped. So I just go on her here. She ults me. And I just bait her Zonya and do the perfect Q timing so she couldn't react to it. And just grab the kill. And as you can see, the 1v1 is still really potent, even with the Gore Drinker build. Here I see Shaco, so I go for the R flash too. Yo, listen. R flash Q Igor, and she literally gets one-shotted. Let's look at that again. Let's put it in slow motion. So listen, the damage is still really potent. Keep in mind, it looks like I did no damage there, but it's because she has Bone Thing on top of her W shield, on top of having Hourglass. So she's definitely tanky, right? So don't get it twisted. Like, I took also 2 turret shots and stuff, so it looks closer than it should actually is, but it's actually not that close. So here we see Shaco, so let's see what I go for. I make sure I'm out of his red trinket range, and I go for the R flash, QW Igor, and gets the one shot. So if you're used to using Prowlers, get used to using Gorginker and try to think about it because their cooldown is pretty short here. So already, if I over Gorginker, we could already see 153 damage when I usually use it twice only, right? So let's see here. I keep pushing here. The healing from Ravenous is coming really clutch here. Every minion's 20 HP, which is definitely clutch. I definitely think Ravenous is better with this build than Relentless, for sure. We see Tryndamere here staying mid, so I'm trying to go for a combo over the wall, but then I look at bot lane, I see Kasuka with 2 HP, so I go for it. She sees me, 2 misses. I step on the... Actually, I didn't even step on the shroom. I'm gonna grab the kill here. Perfect, go for the recall, and then I say to myself, I'm actually gonna push it because my jungle is on the dragon. My jungle is on the dragon, so if there's a problem, I could rotate and go help him. So there it is. I'm just greedy. So I want to take the wave first before I go help her. So I take the wave, then I start moving. Oh, for the Gorginker auto. You rob the kill on Teemo here. And then we're just going to grab the dragon as well. So now we're going to go for recall. Pretty low on the mana here. So what you should go third is always Grudge. Okay, I saw people go for LDR with this build. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what? You build HP with this build. Like, you don't want to go LDR at all. Like, LDR is not good with this build. Like, don't do it. Like, it's bad. So at this point in the game, you want to side lane. The side lane with this build is definitely more potent because of the attack speed, because of the HP, and because of the Gorginker cooldown. You can stay inside your stealth and just outplay it. And get HP right and keep playing with your brush because you have a lot of CDR with this build, right? You definitely have more CDR because of the mythic passive of Gorginker. At this point in the game, I have 85 ability haste, which is what? 40% CDR? 46% CDR, like that's broken, like what? EQ, grab the kill on Teemo here. At this point, right, the game is 26 and 15, but it's pretty one-sided only because of me, right? Like I'm 12 and 0, I'm playing pretty well. I'm literally 3 levels over a counter matchup with about 50 CS over. Like this is like, and this is like I said, this is GM to Challenger MMR. Like don't let it decay because it's don't let it fool you because it's a plat 1 account. It's just decay. So I know this guy can really do anything. So here is the play. I bait the Ignite, I bait the Red Smite. So now I knew I could go for a play. So I go for the Q Ignite, and here I kind of bugged out. I thought I had Electrocute. That's why I ignited, because if you Q Ignite, it procs Electrocute, and this guy would have died. But I have Conquer, by the way, doing literally nothing. I'm still pretty sure Electrocute's better, but like I'm not 100% sure, but like I'm pretty sure. Here it is. I knew Shaco was on me, so I go for the Q, WEQ, grabs the one shot. Here it is. EQ, grabs Teemo as well. Buffs the Gore just for the healing. Use the chicken, remove the thing. Now I'm gonna push the wave, go for the inhib because I killed 2 by myself just because I played it slowly. And here it is. I go and I knew Tryndamere was on red, so I steal the red. Finish the raids, finish the golem, and keep splitting top. Now, if you look at me here, I over here. Why do I over here? Because I know he's gonna go for the minions. I know he can't see me. So look at from his perspective how fast it is. He really can't do anything. I go for the Q, W, EQ, but he's ready for it somehow when he sees me. I know he's in that bush, right? I should have not did that last auto there. Chico took a lot of damage, but I was like, maybe I'm just that fed, but actually was gone. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. But then I realized I needed like 200 gold for an item, so it kind of mattered. I should have got the kill there. So I'm like, okay, I need 200 gold. I'm just gonna take the turret here. So I split taking the turret here. As you can see, Diana 4 level down, can't really play the game and do anything here. So I bait or Zonias. I'm not queuing. I wait for it. Then I Q. I grab the kill. I use my chicken. I see Shaco. I R flash him on the inhib. Just clean play coming in here. Like, honestly, just really clean mechanics coming in. Let me explain that to the boys, because some people don't know that you could do that on Qiyana. So, listen, when you play against people like Champion, Shaco, you want to have the red trinket really early on. So, first of all, this guy is disrespecting me, being in my E range. So, E, Gorginker, just keep autoing. and don't use Q because I know she's gonna Orglass. So I pop the trinket to see where Shiko is. Then I say Shiko, and this is what if you put your mouse here and you R and then you flash to another position, it's just gonna reposition it your R. So I knew that if I did that, Shiko would get pushed by my R because I have the trinket. And I know that he doesn't have R because he really used it before on that top play, right? So I go for this right here. Then I pop the trinket because I know Shiko is most likely to be here. I see him, and then I go for it. So I R, my mouse is right here right now. I R right here, and then I flash here, so it pushes him in that direction. I go for the auto EQ and just gets the one shot on Shiko. Gorgeous couldn't even get the healing. So now I know Chinamir has ult. I know he just pops his ghost. I need to play with him, and somehow I'll play his Q. So I chew him to get the slow off because I have grudge, right? Then I W dodge his E back to dodge again his E. Then I try to click, but I misclick on the nib. Then I just need to pop and gain time. As you can see, the Gore is already back up. Heal myself, baiting him for his ultimate, then EQ and getting the kill on him. So let's see that again from full speed, how I played that whole thing. As you can see so far, look behind this, before this fight, 563 damage, right? Now let's look after this fight how much it did. I'll just walk how I played that again. This is where Conqueror is definitely better than Electrocute in these kind of situations, right? Keep in mind, the Gorgeous didn't even need to get the damage there. He actually died because the WEQ here was really clean and I auto by mistake, like I said. Pop the Gore, 300 HP gain, which is a lot, and then finishes with it. So it was at 563. If you look right now, it's at 761. Literally used it twice. I mean, three times, but one time didn't hit because the Shiko got one shot at too fast. And this is what I mean by this build is better. Could I have done that with Prowlers? No. No, it's just... Can you do that with Prowlers, right? No, you can do that with Prowlers. And this is why I think this build is better. When I said more offlane potential, it's exactly what I mean. I have Prowlers there. Sorry, I just die. I literally just die, and I can't do all that I'm doing right now. The reason I wait for mana immune here is because the game is pretty much over, and I don't want to run out of mana ever. I just want to split push and grab the stopwatch. So boom, now we're gonna start to Q, and then they just FF. So that's it for the game, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this review and the build. I'm telling you guys, I'm definitely to do more video of this build. I'm telling you, this build is potent, guys. Like, this build is good, man. So I'll keep doing videos about it. I definitely think it's really insane. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.